Welcome back to 4th and Troll Fantasy.
What's going on, 4th and Trollers? Welcome back to 4th and Troll Fantasy, the most entertaining fantasy show on the planet. I'm Noah Selby. We got some waivers for you. It's week 13. We are this close to the fantasy playoffs. This close. So we got some players for you here today that I think can help you out. If you're in a bind, if you need a flex play, if you had an injury, there's some players that I think can help you out. Going to get straight into it. Before we do, like, subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord, all the all the formalities, and let's get into it. Starting out here with rookie running back for the New Orleans Saints, Devin Neal, okay? Only 9% rostered in leagues. Alvin Kamara got hurt on Sunday, okay? So this is an opportunity for Neal to step up. Kendre Miller would usually be in this spot. He is out for the season with a torn ACL. Saints have always used two running backs, so we've seen Devin Neal already a little bit, and we saw him in the absence of Alvin Kamara on Sunday. He had 7 targets from Tyler Shuck. It seems like he is a bit of a safety net for Shuck. You love to see that from a running back with the PPR upside. So Devin Neal is a guy that I think you can target. You can go ahead and add from the waiver wire. Pretty widely available. Someone that I think is worth stashing with some real value if Alvin Kamara were to miss some legitimate time. Now another player here, purely a speculative ad for deeper leagues here. But Dameon Pierce is now a Kansas City Chief, and there hasn't been too much to write home about for the Kansas City Chiefs running back room. So go for it. Why not? I mean, he's probably going to be free. This is probably someone that isn't on a lot of people's radars, but this is a guy that they added him for a reason. Not much loyalty to the running back room, if I'm being completely honest. So it could just be another depth piece for them. But we've seen Pierce, when given an opportunity, be an actual real player. So Dameon Pierce at the running back spot there. Interesting ad if you need a running back and you're in a deeper league. Let's jump to the wide receivers here. John Metchie, been really interesting over with the New York Jets. 2 weeks as a Jet. He's at 13.5 points and 18.5 points in PPR. Really interesting player there. Again, this is probably more of a deeper league ad, but this is a guy that it seems is filling a role, at least while Garrett Wilson is out, a guy that they can rely on, that they can trust. I think it's an interesting player you could go ahead and pick up. Along with Jayden Higgins, okay? Houston Texans rookie wide receiver, 23% rostered. Been firming up as the wide receiver 2 for this Texans team. It's been with Davis Mills for sure, but he's had over 13 fantasy points in 3 of his last 5 games. Jayden Higgins is a very interesting name there as well. And I hope you're sitting down for this one. Tyler Lockett, okay? This is disgusting. This really is. But Geno is targeting him. He's got the PPR upside. He's more of a PPR guy than a deep threat, than a scorer. But if you need a flex play, you could probably do a little bit worse than Tyler Lockett. And he's only 10% rostered out there, so he's a guy that I think you can go ahead and add. Let's jump to the tight ends. Brenton Strange. Remember the name. We talked about him in the offseason. He's been out injured. Came back, played against the Arizona Cardinals this past week. Over 10 fantasy points in his last 3 full games. And he hasn't even scored yet on the season. Good schedule going forward for him. Volume available with Brian Thomas Jr. injured, Travis Hunter out for the year. Kind of just a mixed bag in the wide receiver room. I like Brenton Strange a lot. He would be my top priority ad of all of these players that I'm talking about here today. And then my last ad I'm going to talk about here is Colston Loveland, okay? Up and down for sure. Obviously, we've seen the ceiling plays. Seen the bad plays as well, but he's establishing himself in the offense, I truly believe. He scored again this past week, getting more and more comfortable each and every week with Caleb Williams. Colston Loveland, I think he could have a little bit of an end-of-year surge at the tight end position. That's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you get some claims in on these guys. Drop some fab. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments below. Join the Discord. Easier access there. Always chatting it up and having a good time. And we will see you next time. This has been 4th and Troll Fantasy.